If the people are interested in continuing on and signing up for flight lessons, there's two aspects to your flight training. The first is the flying part, and the second is the ground part, learning the rules of aviation, how things work, how to do things in a certain way. So we'll basically spend most of our time in the air, teaching you how to fly. The FAA minimum is 40 hours of flight time for you to get a private pilot's license. The national average is probably more than double that. Here at Princeton, we usually train people about 60 to 65 hours to get their private pilot's license and have that get done. Depends a little bit on people's individual abilities and sometimes their age or experiences, but doesn't really, we've trained people who are 12 and trained people who are 80, so it's not an impediment by age, but it definitely sometimes affects how long. So you'll be spending, say 60, 65 hours in the plane, learning all the fundamentals of flight, learning how to fly to other airports, how to take off and land by yourself. At the end of that process, you'll take a check ride with an examiner from the FAA to make sure that you've learned everything properly. Along the way, there'll be some ground training from your instructor who will teach you certain topics like aerodynamics and weather and, of course, rules and regulations, because that's the world we live in. And there will be a written exam that the FAA administers, which you could even take here, which shows that you know the proper knowledge to be a pilot as well. And that's pretty much the entry-level process to become a private pilot.